I don't know if you heard about this, but the Super Bowl happened just very recently. And I love the Super Bowl, not because I'm particularly a gigantic fan of football, but because the Super Bowl is a marker for me. The Super Bowl is the last thing that happens before baseball season really starts to heat up. Spring training starts to get into effect, and then the season's going to start. And so when I look at my calendar, I see the Super Bowl on it, I know baseball season is right around the corner. Now, that's an invention. And I realize that there are a ton of these transitions or inflection points that happen throughout the course of a year and the course of a lifetime, where we look at certain events and we give them a certain meaning. For someone, the 40th birthday could mean I've wasted half my life and it's all downhill from here. And for another person, the 40th birthday could mean, wow, it's an opportunity to start fresh and to do something great with a new chapter in my life. It could be any birthday, but we sort of place this emphasis on certain transition points. And it strikes me that if we've invented all these transition points, we've invented the end of a quarter, and we've invented what it means to close out the sales for a year, or what it means to have an important birthday or to celebrate holidays, that we could invent our own transition points that help us to reach for our very best work. And I feel like lately I have been really compelled to create. And I feel like I'm better at everything when I'm making things, whether that's music or videos or connections with people. When I am in the mode of creating something and building things, I feel like I am in kind of my best mode. And it's easy for me to not be in that mode because there are 1,000 reasons why I don't have time for that, or why I'm afraid to do it because it might not be perfect. But ultimately, I'm better when I'm doing it. So what I need to do is I need to create transition points, and I need to invent markers for myself that encourage me to be making something and not to be doing the opposite. And I'm really kind of exploring what that means for me. I want to be building in these placebos, as Seth Godin would probably refer to them. These things that, while they don't mean anything on their own, if you use them correctly, they can be incredibly beneficial to you. So I wonder what that looks like for you. I'm very interested in what that looks like for me, and how to build in markers in my life that will remind me to routinely come back to the person I want to be and the way that I want to act and the kind of work I want to be doing, so that I never get too far from that prime spot, you know? We're never going to stay in a linear, straight kind of thing. We're always going to be oscillating, and we're always going to be getting nearer to or farther from, but something that sort of controls that a little bit, and a reminder in my world that there's good work to be done, and I need to be focused on it.